is the transition on Atlantic Television Network. Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, has urged Rivers people to expect more development projects across sectors beyond the completed project listed to celebrate his first 100 days in office. Speaking to the press after an inspection tour around the numbers of projects in 4 local government areas of the state, Governor Fubara said he was personally certifying the state of completion of the project to ensure that the desired quality was delivered to the beneficiaries. The project inspected included the 10.3 kilometers in Darama, Agbancha, Ogele, Ebubu East-West Link Road, the 19.1 kilometers long Oyibo Koloma Afam Road, the comprehensive high school Elesa Eleme, the Bontam Egbene Nu Hero Road, the community secondary school Koromatai, and the government secondary school in Eneka town. Fubara noted that though his administration is still in the early days, the zeal to work more in advancing the interests of the state will be sustained to ensure that every Rivers person feels the benefit of the development strat. Governor Fubara also invited the Rivers State University campus when he condemned the robbery attack on the student in the female hostel D by yet to be identified criminals, assuring that the investigation that has opened will unravel the perpetrators and bring them to a book while promising medical attention for the molested students. Speaks Gov. Governor of Bayelsa State, Dure Duri, has urged his party leaders and members not to disregard the danger posted by the opposition, notably the All Progressives Congress, before the November 11 governorship election. The PDP's National Campaign Committee for the governorship election held in first meeting at the PDP National Secretariat in Abuja. There is urged that despite the beneficial effect of the administration's 4 years tenure on the populace, it will be incorrect for PDP supporters to believe that the party had the election already in the bag. On the opportunity of the PDP in the state compared with the opposition, Governor Dre said his party held the X, stressing, however, that there will be no room for compliances. Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, Idowu Owuaru, has urged the fabrication of the AK-47 and other firearms in the state. He raised the alarm during the inauguration of the Complaints Response Unit by the Acting Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun. Owuaru said there was increasing local expertise in the fabrication of firearms, including replicas of foreign-made pistol, AK-47 and other assault rifles. Complete with the trace of the cultists and pretends security danger, adding that the threat include armed robbery, kidnapping, murder, and sexual and gender-based violence. He also said the crime profile of the state is further accelerated by the provenance of illegal firearm proliferation and illicit drugs abuse and trafficking, stressing that how it does this a day pass by without and every vigilant operative of the command recovery weapon and illicit drugs of various description are stopped at the search point, rash of black spots and other operational engagement with all sorts recovery linked to the perfection of crimes across the state. Stewards of the People's Democratic Party in Ogun State, Dotun Babayemi, has insisted that he still remains a full flag member of the party. He described his exploration from the Osun PDP several months ago as kangaroo action. He asserted that the party leadership in the state is being led by lawless individuals whose talk is characterized by impunity. Recall that after Ademola Adeleke was declared winner of the Ocean 2022 gubernatorial election, Babayemi was expelled by the PDP in his ward. The ward explosion was followed by the state chapter of the party, but in a statement, Babayemi insisted that the action taken by the party leadership against him was owed to the pro-mindedness of the party and their approach to rules of engagement. Nasarawa State House of Assembly says 12 people died in a boat mishap at River Kogi Kangra Kafami in Akiria electoral ward of Lafia local government area of the state on August 20th. Ibrahim Abdullahi, the Speaker of the House, made this known during an emergency sitting of the House in Lafia. Abdullahi condoles with the state and Lafia local governments over the unfortunate incident. He also condoles with the brave family over the death of their loved ones. The House, which described the incident as unfortunate, however, urged the family and people of Lafia local government area and the state government to bear their irreparable loss. In a unanimous decision, the National Union of Road Transport Workers has re-elected Professor Tajudan Ibikule Brawa as its president for the second 4-year term. Brawa will hem a 17 members National Administrative Council of NURTW, which has also elected to administer the union's affair over the next term. A swearing-in ceremony took place during the 10th Quarantine National Delegates Conference held in Lafia, Nasarawa State. This followed a successful election at the Special Zone Delegates Conference in line with the union's constitution. Sunday Oluwole, the external legal advisor representing Tolu Babayelemi.com, administered the oath of office. Barua, in his acceptance speech, expressed gratitude to the delegates and members of the union for their trust and support. The conference saw participation from 33 states, including the Federal Capital Territory, with 5 delegates from each state. The Assembly also issued a communique on Friday, jointly assigned by Barua and General Secretary Antonio Asogwa Chukudi, lauding President Hamad Bola Tinubu for his effort to retrieve the economy. National Working Committee of the New Nigerian People's Party has announced the suspension of 2 of its members. The 2 suspended members are one of the founder of party, Dr. Boniface Anibonam, and the National Publicity Secretary, Dr. Agbo Mayo. The party said the door of Anibonam and Mayo has been suspended pending the determination of the investigation by the Disciplinary Committee. Acting National Chairman of the party, Malam Ba Kwao Ali, made his declaration in a statement. He added that NNPP shall stand up for those who would like to bring it to disrepute. Aliyu Adamu, chieftains of the ruling All Progressive Congress, says the 45 ministers named by President Bola Tinubu were insufficient. According to Aludu, Tinubu, as a former Lagos State governor, felt that they would need to take governance closer to the people and demand creation of more local governments. But when they asked his preference figure, Adu, a member of the Medical Strategies Subcommittee, APC Presidential Transition Council, said it is not putting any more numbers to it. Speaking on Atlantic Television, a social-political analysis, Comrade Imebe Oscar stated that a statement by the APC chieftains is only a political gainsay, he cited.
They can also be current administration to see that they are being supported. Some presidents what they want to say. You have 45 ministerial positions, and you said it's not enough. And each of these ministerial positions, if you notice, they are contradicting. You see different ministerial positions, like how many ministerial positions has been created recently, just to make how many states do we have? 36 states. You're talking about 200 million people. The 200 million people that you're talking about, or 200 million Nigerians that you're talking about, have 1 million failed the presence of government so far. Where do we have a system where 1,000 persons in the country has failed effectively the presence of government at the grassroots level? Or we are talking about only those at the corridor of power. So why will you be thinking about creating more ministerial positions or ministries? Why thinking about that? Why saying 45 is not enough? And come to think of it, how much do we have? How much are we?
Similarly, he called on the federal government to be focused and cut down the cost of governance so far. You are watching Transition on Atlantic Television Network. Return after this break. You are watching Transition on Atlantic Television Network. We return after this break. Welcome back. This is in Transition on Atlantic Television Network. And now to the rest of our stories. Director General of the National Office to Technology Acquisition and Innovation, Dr. Danzumi Mohammed Ibrahim, says one replacement of retiree staff of the agency will have negative effect on its future operation. The DG was speaking when he appeared before the House of Representatives and a ad hoc committee investigating job recreating in federal agencies. Dr. Danzumi, who told the committee that several senior and experienced staff of the agency are leaving the service without being replaced, said between 2015 and 2019, the agency employed about 45 staff after getting approved from the office of the head of service.
Between 2015 to date, we have employed only 45 staff. The challenges we have, and I think maybe this committee may be able to assist us. We have an established position of about close to 300 members of staff. And in 2020, we were able to get financial provision to employ. When we started the process, COVID came. Then a circular was issued that we had to hold on. And at the end of the year, the whole money left. And it took us almost 3 years to be able to get this fund to start the employment process. So we had to come back to square one. And up to now, I'm telling you, staff are going. The younger ones are not coming up. The older ones are going. So there is a serious issue of succession challenge in the office. So we feel maybe the committee may be able to assist us.
The Director General also informed the committee that the attention of the Commission was drawn to the imbalance in the recruitment exercise carried out by the agency by the federal government's Character Commission, assuring it will be corrected in future recruitments. President Bola Tinubu says African countries have a better chance of overcoming economic and security challenges by looking inward for solutions and working the talk on all of its pledges and agreements. President Tinubu stated this while receiving a letter of credence from 3 envoys at the State House, Ambassador of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Mr. Awel Bagris Mohammed, Ambassador of the Republic of Kobe, Mrs. Miriam Mores Palmero, and Ambassador of the United Arab Emirates, Salam Said Al-Shamisi. In a side meeting with the Ambassador of Ethiopia, the President assured the envoy that Nigeria will continue to strengthen its ties with African countries in the area of trade, security, and economic growth. In another meeting with Ambassador of Kobe, President Bola Tinubu commended the small nation for exceeding in the advancement of indigenous medical science and accessible health care at the grassroots, all while ensuring the stability of their surrounding region. In the meantime, President Bola Tinubu has called on Nigerians to vote out governors who are not performing up to expectation. The president made the appeal at the presidential villa while responding to the request of some Islam that micro, small, and medium enterprises would get more palliatives. The federal government has made provision for palliative worth 5 billion naira for each state to cushion the effects of subsidy removal, but they have been concerned that some governors might abuse the process. And now to some business reports. Despite money banks in Nigeria have reported a sharp rise in fraud cases and the amount of money lost in the second quarter of 2023, the latest report also shows that the number of insiders involved arose astronomically. The total amount involved in the fraud case during the period rose to 9.75 billion naira, up by a whopping 276.98% from 2.58 billion naira in the preceding quarter. The total loss in the incident amounted to 5.79 billion naira during the period, representing a staggering 1,125% raise compared with 472 million naira lost in the first quarter. This was revealed in a new report released by the Federal Financial Training Center on Fraud and Forgery in Nigerian Bank for quarter 2 2023. And now to international tidbits. UK Defense Ministry says Beknachi Prigozhin is highly likely to be dead after Wednesday's plane crash near Moscow. But it warned there is not yet indefinite proof he was on board on the plane, saying he was known to take exceptional security measures. The Defense Ministry said this likely death and condolence and paid tributes to Prigozhin on Thursday, but stopped short of definitely confirming he was dead. Elsewhere, Russia said it saw a 42 drone launched by the Ukraine over the occupied Crimean Peninsula overnight. And now to entertainment news. Multiple award-winning Nigerian singer Damini Bulu, popularly known as Burna Boy, has declared that they championed the new genre of music talk, Afro fashion. He said he doesn't want to be enclosed and boxed into Afrobeat genre. In an interview with American media outlet, the self-styled African giant said he does not believe in genres Burna Boy said Afro fashion in a big melting point of culture and sound. Afro fashion